You all woke up in a like a prison of some sort, not knowing how you got there or why you're there. You heard a bunch of explosions and ruckus all around. Decided to escape. You ran into a puzzle door, and you got through there. You had a little bout with a couple giant spiders, and you took those out easy as hell. I wasn't expecting it to be so quick, but you guys did it. And you met with a dwarven fellow named Lester. He advised you guys to hurry the hell out and catch the quickest boats to safety, and that his crew was going to gas up the place and try to destroy whatever is left there. With some horrible, throws, and you guys managed to make yourselves out of the catacombs, and you found a air or what you thought was a sea vessel parked along the beach. Got on the boat, which you were met by a little goblin. Made yourselves at home on the ship. Had some food. Explored your bedroom, which shaped into your ideal of comfort. And as you fell asleep, you were visited by a creepy, malicious voice. Some of you were able to shake off, but others were not able to. And that is where we begin. So I would like Voltaire and Bernard to roll perception for me. Okay. So Voltaire, you hear in the closest room next to you some slight, like sporadic bursts of like helps and cries for help. You can pick whichever room that you think is closest to you, either Damon, Runros, or Arshia.
I'll say just going by the map, we'll go with Damien here.
So you burst through the door of his room, and the room looks the way that Damon described it last time.
An open airy space with like a large window just showing the sky as we fly through, and incense like lit up and just filling up the air.
So yeah, you see the room exactly like that, but on the bed you see Damon. Just his eyes are wide. He looks like fear is washed all over him. He's in a little bit of a paralytic state, and he is unable to move, and he sees you, but he can't speak or anything. Just sporadic helps and cries for help that are almost whispers. What do you do?
I poke him with my longbow and be like, "Hey man, you okay?"
I would like for you to roll and save. Not helping at all. He's just horror.
Look at him and start shaking him a little bit. Hey man, I think you're having a dream. Wake up. Come on, let's go.
Roll one more time.
Another con save?
Yes. Perfect. That helped. He was able to snap out of the dreamlike state that he's in, and all of that terror and just horribleness seemed to dissipate, and he's able to regain his movement.
You okay? You all right?
Yeah.
We're still on the flying ship thing, and it looks like we're in space or whatever this is. I can't quite comprehend, but we're on that spaceship.
Concern was who slashed his fist into the ground as an unarmed strike, creating a little bump with the shock.
I'm not going to have you roll.
Do I notice what's going on yet?
Roll perception for me again. I would say with advantage. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah, you hear a little bit of ruckus coming from Damon's room.
What's going on here?
Yeah, he was in some kind of like dazed state. I walked in and he was like yelling help and stuff, but I don't think he knew what was going on. So shook him.
You checked on the other shit.
No, we haven't. So I just got him out of his dazed state, but he seemed to be out of it. So I was gonna stay here a second and make sure he's okay. But if you want to run over there and check on someone else real quick, I'll be right over.
It's almost the same thing. Like she is in a catatonic, paralyzed state, and she just has fear flushed over her.
I will violently attempt to shake her awake.
I will roll her con save for her. You're shaking. It's not getting through to her.
I will shake harder.
Please. Well, roll one more time with this advantage. Holy shit, nothing.
Okay, I
Nothing seems
will
to be working.
pick her up and drag her out of the room and drop her on the deck where she is out of the magical room.
That actually seems to work.
Oh man, I come over and like try to aid or assist them a little bit.
You're here. Something's going on here, and I don't know what to make of it. But as soon as I pulled her out of the magical room, she just kind of came back. I
Okay.
tried shaking her very violently. She didn't even budge.
Yeah, this looks like what Damon was in. Yeah, I shook him pretty good, but maybe we got to be a little more forceful, like slap her around a little bit.
I think she's awake at this point, right? Because
Yeah, she
one
is,
thing
she is-
He's awake. Okay.
I'm gonna check on the nurse. Hold back.
I'll follow him.
I presume we see the same thing,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna drag him out of the room as well.
I'm not even gonna roll a contest because it definitely works.
But, well, now that we know that works, like that's what we're gonna just do again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the last thing I'll do is check on the cat because I'll be like, everything right over here.
Yeah, as you guys approach Tarsana, he's stealing his grip, and he looks at you and says, Wonderbar morning we have.
Yeah, okay.
Are you all right? Were you able to get sleep last night?
I don't sleep that much in my older age.
Well, we several people seem to have been affected by some sort of magic in those rooms. They were stuck in some sort of paralysis state.
Dream state or something.
You know anything
No,
about that, sir?
That is not good at all.
And Damon will be standing in the back with a hand on his axe, just in case.
We're trying to figure out what happened.
Damon, you said you wanted to roll insight?
Yeah.
Go ahead, do that, and you can also roll Arcana.
Nat 20, hey. Hey. So tell me everything about how this magic works.
So what you gathered was from the rooms. It seemed like there was whatever talked to you guys in your sleep cast a sort of like an augmented old person / sleep spell, and it was targeting those rooms in specific. And that it doesn't seem like it was originating from the ship itself. It seemed like an outside source.
I'll tell the other people about that and therefore recommend that until we're able to do something to solve this problem, we should sleep outside of it.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Do the old school. Hang up a hammock between two hammocks.
Discuss that with Tarthano.
Yeah, I did. That's why I asked Parthano. I was like, what can I make this?
He has no idea what's going on. He just doesn't know any of what you guys are talking about. But he seems very much concerned.
I'm thinking we should probably board those things up before anything comes out of them.
Yeah, is there a way to turn that off? Can Archie like dispel some magic or something on those?
Yeah, to make them work like regular rings.
Well, for the time being, we can turn off the magical contraptions.
Yeah,
Damon's watching Archie with his hat snap. Not sure who's the brain who probably put it on.
Yeah, I would definitely also be watching. Would I know from the Arcana check that the magic was not of Archie's origin?
It was not of Archie's origin.
Okay.
Archie
sure,
doesn't really
pretend,
cast
like,
any magic.
as far as I can tell, Archie did not do this.
Archie seems just like augmented regular automaton. He doesn't cast any magic, but he has some magical properties to him. That's what you can
Okay.
tell from that check.
And then, as I was saying for a while, I want to investigate why does, because I would have been up here when I was talking to the captain. Why is there this like trap door just kind of stuck where this like old metal thing used to be? It looks like a jerry rig.
I wouldn't open that if I were you.
Well, I'm not trying to open it. I'm just asking what it is.
That the power source of the ship is. The ship is powered by Lodale Genite.
By what?
The gemstones, not natural to this place, that produce energy when you
Is that
put
what
it
those-
away.
Is that what those things at the front of the ship are?
Yes.
Then why are those able to be exposed, but this one is dangerous?
Those have a different purpose.
And what is it?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just gonna find the notes on that. Essentially, the blue Lodale Genite. They come in two colors, or two flavors, if you will. The cerulean ones up in the front, they are pretty much used as like a light source / like powering certain aspects of the ship. Kind of like Wi-Fi and flashlight.
Okay, so low voltage.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm guessing the stuff in the back there is the actual power plant for sure. So,
Yes.
well,
I really had to dig
intrigued.
through my
I have never seen a propulsion system like this. There are two propulsion systems I'm familiar with, wars and saves. So consider me curious.
This is my invention. This is of my own make. Took me months, almost a year of tinkering and seeing what worked and what didn't.
Well, that would not be good to have happening on a ship. What is this circle thing beneath the tractor?
That is just decoration. That's just part of the map itself. I just put the trap.
Oh,
over
okay.
it.
So the tractor. So that's why it is. I thought
Yeah.
there was a specific reason it didn't match. Maybe he had intended to try and cover up. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
fish
it's
or something.
just me trying to create an interesting map. That's all it is.
No, it is. I just thought maybe it meant something.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so it has
Well,
both
quite
the
cute.
fuchsia and the cerulean one underneath that trapdoor.
Where do you get this stuff anyway?
It's a rare substance, very hard to find. I would say, and I'm quite proud of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I've never seen a ship capable of sailing the skies before.
There are lots,
Hey.
but not like this one.
Just
Oh wait, are those a common thing in this world?
only a small chip piece of that, maybe like that amount. So let's say 25.
Oh, it's much more expensive than that. It's almost rare. Almost rare.
If it's almost rare, I don't think it's worth 25 gold because gold is.
Not in this world.
Oh.
Okay, here's my final offer. 25.
So is there aluminum parts that are
No.
like maximum value?
We'll get to that.
Let's see. So where are we going?
We are going to Snowvault. We should be there in the next couple hours.
Well, I will relax it. Figure.
Get breakfast.
Oh yeah, true. We can do that.
So, what else is this ship capable of that makes it more unique?
Well, you know, flights, certain magic, as you've experienced yourselves.
Okay. Have you ever tried taking us to another world?
Not yet. Still in the early stages.
I'm thinking at some point somebody called it spaceship, and now I'm thinking can it actually be used for that purpose? Spell jam or stuff like that.
How high can this go?
As high as you could breathe?
What if you had a way to breathe high?
Is it maybe?
Because I've always thought like we could just take a fishbowl, use it for water breathing, and then like put the fishbowl over your head and do it in space.
You're more than welcome to test that theory.
I don't have water breathing, so unfortunately I can't do that.
They've been searching for a parachute.
I mean,
There's sails. You could probably craft something.
you're surrounded by water, so you jump in the water.
No, because at that impact velocity, it's like constant.
We'll
No,
survive.
because to burn up, you would have to be re-entered from a speed higher than terminal velocity.
Well, let's just say you could try. Not say.
You guys are heading towards the cafeteria area.
Yeah, and the city we were heading toward is called what?
Snow Vault.
Snow Vault.
Yeah, it is. I know.
It is quite the map.
Do we know where we were picked up from?
I will point that out as well as soon as this loads.
I think so would be information.
So this is where you guys started from.
Let's see. We started from where?
Oh, that little island way up there.
Oh, we started. Okay, so we actually started up. What was the climate like up there?
Tropical. So you guys go down to the kitchen area and you're met by Archie, who warmly welcomes you guys to sit down and starts preparing your guys' meals for you. He knows you're down there to eat, so he creates your meals for you to the exact specifications that you think of.
So is he magical? Because I thought you said he wasn't, but yeah, he's able to do stuff that absolutely.
He's an augmented automaton. So
Okay, so he is magic.
Archie, are you capable of combat?
I am not. I am built only to serve.
I pulled up my axe and say, "Don't worry, I am."
Show off.
So,
I'm just
if
joking.
you with that Arcana check that Boronar had, you gather that Parthano isn't a magic user, but he's able to like a technological like replication of certain magic spells.
He's a nerd.
Essentially,
Okay, so that's how he's able to do stuff like make food that is, undetermined until it's opened.
essentially, Archie's using like an augmented like detect thoughts sort of spell.
When I get the food, I kind of want to do an Arcana on the food. I'm curious about like what's being involved in it. Oh wait, no. He's preparing the food and then putting it underneath, and that's how it works.
No. He's preparing the food. Like he kind of like reads your thoughts.
Okay, but the food is already predetermined. Like if I was given a platter and then someone else opened the platter, it would be still my food, not theirs.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So this isn't some Schrodinger's type of situation.
No.
Did you want it to be?
I was just curious how it worked.
So yeah, he uses detect thoughts and like kind of like pushes into your memories and thoughts and figures out what you want to eat, and then he creates it for you.
Okay.
So it's a little like invasive, but that's essentially all he uses it for.
As long as he's only consensually reading.
So, your brain, bud?
Okay.
He's
Well,
only looking for recipes. That's all he's looking for.
yeah.
Doesn't care
in
about
that case,
anything
he would
else.
just get my mom's old bacon and pancakes recipe. Let's see.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be pancakes on your platter.
Damon just gets like a piece of lembas,
A piece of what?
elven bread.
Never heard of it.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, haven't seen that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, Limbo. Okay. I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow. I just assumed everyone.
No, I've like never read any Tolkien. I've like never read any Tolkien, have not finished Harry Potter. I've read some Brandon Sanderson a long time ago though. But yeah, I read some Aragon a long time ago. Okay, sorry.
So you guys eat whatever meals that were placed before you, and Archie's been away for like a few minutes, and he comes back. And he's, I want to say about like an hour and like 20 minutes have passed
Okay.
between like you guys going down there eating, kind of like waking up a little bit,
Yeah.
and then Archie coming back. He
Okay.
approaches you all and says, "We have arrived."
That was
We didn't
fast.
feel the touchdown and all that? He didn't go seat backs and drink.
You guys did not feel the touchdown.
Oh, okay, well I'll be like, well, that was quite a soft landing. I was afraid that it was going to be a bit violent upon
Biggest landing I've ever seen.
I mean only landing I've ever seen. But my intuition told me it would be a bit violent.
And you guys arrive in.
Ooh, wow, we actually do have a whole city. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I had to
Let's
zoom
see.
out for that.
That is a good. Do you use like a generator for this, or is this just like something
Yes.
you made?
Later.
Okay, I need to get that
And then-
generator
then
because that is
Photoshopped.
really nice. Okay, it keeps scrolling me down though. I want to like it keeps scrolling the map into weird proportions.
There's 3 different docks.
Okay. Sorry, I was having trouble scrolling.
You guys did land at Cherry Docks.
Okay, so we actually landed back in the water. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we landed on a building.
So
And-
what brings us here?
So you guys land, and as you guys are getting off the ship, you see a bunch of people, like a bunch of the citizens, have come to greet you, and in front of them all, a devilishly handsome half-orc, green skin, dark brown hair, wearing a cowboy hat and sort of like a medieval / western getup. And he holds out his arms and he goes, "Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome to Snow Vault.
Hey, what's your name?
Named Bodrad McCore.
Well, nice to meet you. So, what do you got going on around here?
Starhead had sent me a little message saying that y'all were coming and to make sure y'all settle in for a little bit and get reacquainted with life outside of that prison cell."
So are you with the spider web also?
Nah, I ain't affiliated with them. I'm just helping a friend out.
Well, I am very grateful for you and your friends' efforts, and I'd be more than happy to give you a hand if there was something about it.
Well, I don't know anything yet, but if I do come across something, I'll let you know. But I guess you consider me like the mayor of this town.
Are you the mayor of this town?
I don't really like titles. But yes.
Do you have an inn we can stay at?
Well, certainly. If y'all just head down to the Saline district, rest in peace, Mama, you'll find a tavern called the Dry Oaks Tavern. Right next to that is one of the greatest inns you're going to find in Snow Vault.
So yeah, I will follow him and go there.
I'm definitely ahead of you guys. I'm already there. I fucking hauled ass. My dude needs a real drink.
Yeah, like my character wants some drinks too. He's gonna go down to the tavern or the saloon or whatever.
So, as you guys are walking through the market district to get to the Saline district, you see like a lot of people of all different races. A lot of the races that you would normally see in a town. Like there's some goblins, there's some kobolds, there's various races that you would not see living or coexisting with other races, and they seem to all coexist pretty much harmoniously. And as you all are walking, you guys are walking through like crowds of people trying to get through the market district into the Saline district. I need everyone to roll perception for me.
I presume also that we all had the inn in mind already. We were already told where we were meeting, so we shouldn't
Look
lost
at that. A 1. Oh no, that's a 7.
a one because
On my screen, the dice looked like a 1.
yeah, it turns red when it's a one.
I was just
So-
gonna say, Runrush already got a drink on the way.
I immediately go to the
Stumbling
nearest.
already.
My character immediately hauls ass to the nearest liquor store.
So I'm not going to count Arshia in this because obviously she's not here to say what she would do. I don't even know why I rolled for her, but Voltaire and Runruss, you don't notice it, but Damon and Boronar, you notice while you guys are walking through these crowds of people, there's a couple thieves that pickpocket a few gold off of each of you.
Whenever thief tries to attack me, I immediately spin around on him and try and grab him by the neck.
As you try to grab, they manage to squirm out of your grasp.
Wait a minute, I
and
didn't
start
get to roll
booking
for
it.
that.
There's no way. These guys are skilled.
I mean, all of y'all got robbed too.
Damon,
What do you mean?
He said that everyone got a gold.
Yep, everybody did.
But check my pockets.
I will say that you know from just how your interaction was with Bodrud, he would not take too kindly from violent acts.
Oh, okay. Well, they just committed an act against us. They robbed us. Let's see. Can I? So the thing is, my character doesn't really have anything to do except violence.
I just bolt after him.
So I'll have everyone.
I'm chasing him.
Oh, we're doing
I
athletic?
jump on the roof. How about that? That would be.
Now that would be a serious athletic right there. Okay, well, I think
That's
they
cool.
both failed, so I think we can just.
I was just rolling to see how many squares.
Okay, well, my character has. I'm going to go like land. Oh, wait, my character's stuck. But like 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I can reach either of these guys.
Okay.
Easy. So yeah, my character just chases after one of them and mauls whoever.
Which
it
one are you
is.
getting? The blue one or the red one?
Who robbed me?
It
They both
doesn't
robbed
really
everyone.
matter.
Okay, well, to the nearest one. I will just absolutely book this one.
So as you do that, the other one manages to get away.
I'll yell to them to go after that guy.
I will. Well, I got 30 feet I can move, so I guess I start the chase, but I cut in through here.
I mean, that's the end of the map, so I can't really.
I know. I just realized that. Okay,
I was trying.
Theater of the mind.
As you round around the house, he's nowhere to be found. It seems like he vanished in midair.
Can I jump onto the rooftops?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have you roll acrobatics and
Okay.
also perception to see if you can find him.
Anyway, the one I've got. Okay, so the one I tackled, what did I notice on him?
So as you tackle him, he seems genderless, or they seem genderless. I guess you would consider them a half elf, although they don't really have many defining features. They look almost like a human. Damon, you're able to bound up onto the roof, but you don't see exactly where the thief went.
Yeah, I do this awesome front flip in the air onto the roof, and then I'm looking the opposite direction.
Well, I rip his bag off of him, and then I try and get my stuff.
I'll give you guys a chance to question the thief.
Heck yeah, that dude's got to answer some questions.
Who are you? And why dare you attempt to rob us? And then I axe out. Like, I'm not going to use it necessarily, but intimidation.
Please don't hurt me. I was doing what I was told.
And who told you to do what?
Don't hurt me. I can't say anything. They'll kill me. I can't.
23 on intimidation?
He's like, all right, I'll tell you. And all of a sudden he goes mute, silent, and then
Can I read lips? Can we attempt to?
yes. So as soon as they notice that they've gone mute, their eyes get big and scared, and they are pretty much mouthing, "Help me! They found me! They're gonna kill me! Help me!"
Now put your axe away, bro.
Well, I look.
I'll do that, but I mean,
He's
like,
not saying that you guys are gonna.
oh, he thinks like whatever this institute magic is thinking.
Yeah, I look around to see if anybody else is around us.
You guys can
Nice.
roll with advantage because you guys are intently looking around. One more
I
time.
mean, I found something either way. So.
I
That's
like
what
my
you
first
think.
roll. I like my first roll.
My first roll. It's not too far off. 16 and a 17.
So
like
as this thief is pleading for their life and begging for help, you guys see an arrow go straight through the side of the thief's head, coming from this general area.
Oh, so it's coming from Arshia's direction or like towards Arshia? Because the arrow you're pointing
Coming towards us from the.
Where
From the
the
center,
arrow is
basically.
pointing is the direction that it's coming from.
Okay, so it's not the trajectory. Okay, I take the thief's bag just in case our stuff's in it. So to clarify that I'm doing that. And then I'm going to run after the direction the arrow came from.
And as quickly as the arrow comes, whoever shot it is gone.
Can I try and make a quick perception to see anything? See what the guy looked
Sure.
like? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. What did he look like?
You notice that the person that shot the arrow, who was not there after you guys looked back, red skin, and that was it.
Okay, so all I can tell, and so I couldn't tell his race or anything?
Just red skin.
Any hints on the arrow?
Yeah. Can I roll investigation to take a closer look at the arrow?
Yeah, sure.
Can I look at what's in the thief bag?
The thief's bag, and it's just like random gold pieces. I think there's
Advantage, maybe? The investigation with advantage, because we're both doing it.
Okay, so everyone gets their gold back, so no one lost
Yeah.
any?
and there's a couple extra gold in there.
Okay,
I could do it.
so I guess everyone gets one or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, everyone gets one gold, I guess. Gold.
+3 for investigation. Let's see what I get.
Yeah.
The arrow looks just like a finely crafted arrow. That's all you can really gather from that.
Does the body have anything else on him?
Nope. They're essentially wearing robe-ish sort of getup.
Do they have any like sigils or emblems or patches?
They have. Are you going to do investigation?
But I was just kind of looking at his clothes. He's dead, so I figured he's not going anywhere. I'm sorry, I'm just slow at getting that button.
You're fine.
There we go, not bad.
As you're searching through the body, you are just searching through the robe, and like you noticed on their chest, they have a little tattoo of an eye.
Is it a symbol I'd
significance.
recognize?
I don't believe so.
We didn't see it on the cult people.
No.
I will attempt to draw it to make a record of it.
All right.
Since we probably don't, my instinct as a barbarian would be to cut the skin off, but I figure like the town might not take too kindly to like finding his body with a chunk taken out of him.
Well, I mean, he has a hole through his head already.
Wait. True. Okay, in that case, I'll just chop the square off and keep the tattoo.
Wow, you're walking around with flesh.
Well, we gotta solve this mystery somehow. What else do we do?
Just waving him around like a flag.
It's not bigger than like an inch square, right?
Speaking of people not taking too kindly to violence, as you guys are talking and figuring out this dead body situation, Bojack comes around the corner and he just says, "What the hell, y'all? I'll let you.
Hey, we need help over here. We got a problem. We need help over here.
I'll let you into my town. You're killing people already."
We didn't kill this guy. Someone on the roof over there.
Don't start accusing us.
I tell him like, we didn't kill this guy. Someone on the roof over in the distance did. See this arrow? None of us could have shot it. Look at the velocity of this impact wound. There is no way that any of us could have shot it. At this distance. We're just trying to figure out what happened. And I'm gonna point at the tattoo and be like, do you know what to make of this?
It's a tattoo. Lots of people have tattoos.
But the symbol's not. Well, I haven't cut it off. But I'm gonna be like, does the symbol mean anything to you? Is this an emblem you see often?
It's a fucking eye. Everyone's got a little tattoo. That's part of what makes people unique.
Well, yeah, but we just wanted to make sure it wasn't in any way related to whatever sort of magic is going on here, because this guy and his accomplice who ran off were doing some sort of magical thievery before some red-skinned creature attacked him.
When we were questioning him, he went mute.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Not that he wasn't trying to talk, he just couldn't.
That's all. That's concerning.
They decided to steal money from us, so yeah.
Well, we didn't attack him per se.
We
I mean, I
chased
guess
him
it's
down to stop him, but somebody
We didn't,
else
like, actually
shot
shoot
him.
We didn't do anything.
Across the courtyard or whatever this is.
Well,
What the hell are you doing up on that roof over there?
that's when I noticed he's up there.
He's just trying to get a better look at the future. That's why I'm up there.
Y'all have to know where the shooter shot from?
Well, he just vanished out of clean air. He just one moment he's there, next he's gone. He had this deep.
Well, we think the arrow came
What?
from
I thought you asked.
the center over here.
Where the arrow came from.
Oh, I thought you said where the shooter went.
Yeah, from over there somewhere.
All right, I'll send a couple of my fellers out there to check it out, and y'all, you're on some thin ice now.
I don't know why you think that. We haven't done anything wrong, man.
If I don't know y'all, but if I see anything bad happen, and y'all are related to it,
Bad place, bad.
I'm sorry about that, but you do have some other pickpockets, obviously, that got away. So
Yeah,
just
saying
help.
you got bigger fish.
Can y'all give me a description of this other pickpocket?
Well, they were genderless, elf-looking things, human-ish, and they were fast as hell. Fast as all.
Any idea what they're wearing? Maybe we could pick them out from the crowd.
Same
He would have
clothes.
been wearing he would have been wearing the same thing as this guy.
All right, well, I'll send some other guys out and take a gander.
Maybe keep an eye out for this eye tattoo.
I certainly will. All right. I hate to say this, but if y'all need anything, call me. Stay out of trouble, please.
Yeah, sorry about this.
Well, I'm just trying to do good around here. No bad. If you need anything dealt with, let me.
Everything will fly slowly off the thing. That makes a terrible land. Makes a lot of noise.
It's a loud wolf.
What, like tear a little piece of the gutter off while you're going?
You need a save there, bud.
Bojan goes over and just sort of like helps you up. And when he picks you up, it kind of you feel a little bit weightless.
Weightless. Okay. Arcana.
It's not magic.
He's just really strong.
That doesn't make you feel weightless. You still feel 1G of acceleration.
Okay. Mr.
All right,
Technical.
physics major, put it down.
Okay, so you feel lightweight. You feel as though you can be thrown.
Yes.
He ragdolled you.
Handle him.
He's not actually like suddenly floating. That's what I was imagining him like being feather fall to the ground.
No.
I get on his bed.
Okay.
You're on his bad side. You're gonna feel weightless as you get tossed.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the
We don't want
looters.
I'm already light as it is, so
I'm gonna go to the looters, wherever that was.
want to.
All right. So you guys are heading towards the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you're here, can you just point us to the closest place with liquor?
Yeah, the Dry Oaks Tavern is that way, and kind of like points in the direction.
Dry Oaks Tavern.
Let's see. I missed the direction being pointed.
It's a general direction. I'll
A
bring you guys-
direction. Okay.
Yeah. So he's
Well,
gonna,
I'll head that way.
I'm gonna bring you guys to a map. It's not the map, but as you guys are passing through the Sling District, you come to what is considered like the center of the Sling District, and a massive tree.
I get out my Magnum thing.
It's this thing will fucking load for me. There we go.
Like I have a tree cutting tool.
I would not cut this tree.
Well, yeah, it'd probably kill us all. So
You guys, as you guys are walking, you notice like this little plaque right here.
I'll read it.
Yes. So on the plaque, it says, "Under this tree, we honor the brave souls who fought for the birth of Snow Vault, a city built upon the pillars of freedom, justice, and hope. May their sacrifices never be forgotten." So this tree is what they consider the memorial tree.
Okay. Kind of the birthplace of the town.
Yes.
Okay. I don't pay respects here, but
Like any other like grave site.
Essentially, yeah.
I don't have any flowers on me, but I will, be respectful.
I'll
I
flip
will
a
not
coin.
I will not cut it down.
The tree is massive.
Yeah, it would take a long time to hack through.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those ones where you can dig a tunnel through it, and then the tree still
Yep.
lives.
Yep, that's essentially how big it is. And essentially, the tavern is like right over
Okay.
here.
So after giving it a moment of silence, I run to the tavern.
Well, everyone goes to the tavern. Can Damon go and inspect where the direction where the archer was?
Sure.
Yeah, just don't expect us to be normal when you come back. We may be a little wasted after the events that unfolded.
Oh, don't worry, folks. I'll catch up shortly.
We'll see.
So I'll have you do some rolls first, or after this next part. But before you guys enter the tavern, you are brought to this board right here. You guys see this board sitting outside the tavern.
Okay, I gotta read all these guys.
It's choose your own adventure.
This is the quest board.
Yes.
Well, I'll go beat up that ogre.
Or more. How convenient.
I'm like, I see one that involves violence, and yeah, that's immediately what I'm gonna go for.
So I'll have to write that down.
Gotta make it up for.
I do. I have to write it now. I have to write that encounter.
Wait, what encounter?
The ogre one.
Oh, okay.
have-
So you're saying this isn't actually designed yet? Okay.
No, no,
Are
no.
we supposed to take a different one?
Oh,
No,
you
you guys
choose which one you wanted to do. Then
you
you
choose which one you want to do. You might not get to it this session, but you will get to it.
Okay.
I think that you didn't have to waste time to write a story for each one. That makes sense. That's smart.
There's a couple that I do have, actually 4 that
Which
I have
is-
encounters for.
City Watch. I was able to 4 more adventures, which are screaming for us.
So those two on the left, I don't have anything for. But if you guys really want to do them, I will write something. It's not that hard.
Well, we can do it. Like,
Right one say, what is that language? At the
There's
bottom
language we
right?
got.
Dude, no, let me see what I speak.
Gnomish, Halfling, please can't. Nope. None of you speak Goblin.
Is that what language that's in?
That's what language that's in. And as you can tell from the little drawing, it had to have been from a little kid. And as you guys are investigating that little note, you see like a little set of eyes poke from behind the board. This isn't on a wall. It's like
yeah.
it's like kind of like on a post sort of thing. And you see a little set of eyes peek from behind the board.
I look behind me.
Who are you?
Who goes there?
You help?
So what do you need help with? You need help with math? Well, probably not your guy. I'm sorry.
So let the thing give you a chance.
All right. What kind of math do you need help with?
The goblin reads.
It's analysis.
He pretty much gathers that you guys cannot read what he said, and it says, "Need help with math problem. Not smart enough to figure it out. Need someone smart to help."
Oh,
Maybe we'll help you out.
What's the math question?
One, me read you. Beholder has 11 eye. How many eye is 7 beholder?
Oh, so you need 11 times 7. But,
Yeah.
you know, there's a little trick for 11 numbers. If you're multiplying a single digit number like 1 through 9 by 11, you just double the number. You just write it like 9, 9, 3, 3. You try. 7 times 11.
He gives you the most confused look ever.
This one would be easier if I was writing on paper.
He hands you the paper with the quill.
So is he using quills? How kids do. Okay, but anyway, yeah. Let's see. I mean, I just try and explain to him that when you multiply a single digit number by 11, it just kind of becomes 2 of that same number. Like, if that makes sense. Like, 3 times 11 is 33, 4 times 11 is 34, whatever. So 7 times 11 should be.
just tell him the answer.
I mean, you can tell him the answer, but then you won't know how to solve the problem later.
Let me think. Is it 77?
Here
Yes,
you go.
exactly.
Like,
Yes. Thank you.
hey, before you run away, here you go. Figured it out. I throw
Next
on
time,
1 silver.
just ask ChatGPT.
Before the goblin leaves, he reaches into his bag and he says, "It's not much, but no one helped me. But you, please, take this. It's me lunch, but you great help."
No, you keep that. You need
You
lunch.
don't need a reward.
You know, you need the lunch so that you can, become smart baby.
Big and strong.
He tried to be like Tarzano.
And you need to eat.
Wait, you know
Actually-
Tarzana? You know Tarzana?
Actually, what he does say, he says, "Me try be like not wanted when I grow up."
I don't know who that is.
Tarzano.
Oh, is that Tarzana?
Tarzano was goblin for not wanted.
Oh, okay. Wait, you know him?
Every goblin know Tarzano.
He is quite amazing, don't you think?
He's so smart.
He built this flying ship. Have you seen it?
Flying ship?
Yes, it is like a.
I don't think we're supposed to tell people about this.
Not, but I mean, how the heck did the ship land without everyone in town seeing it coming
It
down?
looks like a normal boat when it lands.
We don't know. We weren't on the
Well, no,
deck.
but it has to go through the process of landing. So, like,
But it lands in the water. It obviously floats. What if it flew outside
so I
the
guess it had to
river
land
and
while it
floated
gets
in?
away. I was thinking it just kind of touched down and docked.
I
In that case, I don't tell him about the flying ship. I just say, well, he's done some amazing things. I've seen it. So.
I know you helped me already, but wouldn't it be too much to ask for you help me some more?
Not at all.
Depends on what you need help with, kid.
Don't say that. He's just a kid.
And he could be asking us to defend his family from a dragon.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
No dragon, and no family.
No
What do you
family.
need help with then, kiddo?
They're big meanies that keep bullying me.
Yeah.
I need somebody to stop them.
I take the axe out.
No, put that away, bro. You're gonna scare the kid.
He's terrified.
Fine. I put the axe away and say, okay, well, let's see what I can do. Can you give me a description?
Sure, there's Tabaxi, she named Isa, human named Ellis, and their big orc boy named Groff.
Do you know where they're at?
Yes.
Oh, lead us to them. and we'll help you out.
Okay,
I don't have a map for this.
Okay, first I go into the tavern though, and pick up a handle of their strongest whiskey.
That's gonna cost you 2 silver.
But yeah, I'm just picking up a giant bottle of the strongest whiskey the guy has because
Oh, a
that's what my
giant bottle?
well, that's what handle is. It's a 1.75
I
new
could go to the
It's like a
bar
can.
Yeah.
I mean, I have never drank it. I just know that one because I've heard of it. Okay, I'm in college. I see this stuff a lot, even if I've never done it. So, but yeah, I'm just picking up basically a bunch of really strong shelf whiskey because
Nice.
that's how my
Too
character,
old.
that's how my character rages.
So he leads you to these 3 meanies,
Let's see what we got going on here.
and as you approach the 3 meanies, Groth, the orc, introduces you all with the goblin and steps forward menacingly. Oi, you lot with this one? Hey, Ellis, this one's got friends. Bet they're dumb and weak like him too. He starts walking closer, cracking its knuckles and grinning menacingly.
Can I pull my axe out and try and intimidate them?
Sure. Roll intimidation.
Please be a good roll. Are you freaking serious? Okay. Maybe they'll roll bad. Maybe they're contested.
Real quick. Yeah, he looks at your axe and just like a paper cutter.
Axes are usually used for cutting a little more primitive raw materials than paper. Okay. I guess it's the raw material for paper. Anyway, let's see. So, okay, he's not intimidated by that. In that case, I will just start stepping towards him. What's he gonna do? Attack me?
All of us step towards them.
Yeah,
So
can we like
you all are just stepping towards him.
work together to intimidate them, basically?
So that does work. He begins to stutter and fumble over himself as he backs up. As you guys are observing him, it seems like he's just never been put in his place before. Haisa, the tabaxi, she grabs a hold of Groth and shoves him to the side. What the hell, man? You're useless. I'll take care of these punks. And she steps forward and she grabs Bornar by the scruff of his shirt and just says, "No one comes around here and threatens us. Y'all better scram before you regret coming over here."
I immediately throw the tabaxi off.
And as you're doing that, the little goblin, he is running up behind Haisa and he's going to try to kick her. But as you push, it sort of pushes the goblin boy out of the way as well. And he falls and he's kind of scared. And he runs behind a wall and hides.
Now, why don't you all get out of here and stop messing with these guys, or we'll have to take more drastic actions. And that's when I pull out a whetstone and just start sharpening the axe. Like, not gonna hurt you now, but if you attempt to hurt any of them anymore,
Actually, no, I don't pull out my daggers.
well, I don't want to actually be violent to these guys because they look like they're just like silly kids. I just want to scare them.
That
I
nice.
just want to scare the shit out of them.
Right.
I just want to make it clear, Damon's not here, so if the mayor kicks them out, Damon's still on the good list.
I don't mean to actually be violent to this guy. I just mean to scare.
Yeah, you definitely scare them.
Well, I tell him to
Woman.
run, and then I put my axe away before like anyone sees.
After you push Haisa, and she falls over, she gets up and she dusts herself off. And she's like, "This ain't over."
And I put my stuff away so that I look innocent, and then walk away.
You come out from hiding, little buddy.
Are you wait? Are you continuing to try and? Oh, is this the kid or who's?
This is the kid.
The kid. The other people ran away.
Yes.
The kid.
Thank you for helping me.
No problem at all, buddy.
Name Tash.
Nice to meet you too. If these guys trouble you anymore, let me know, and we'll take care of them.
So, you guys, Tash friend?
Yeah, I'll be your friend.
Yeah, me too.
Is there a reason we shouldn't be your friend?
Friend. No,
Well, you do now.
Friends. Yay.
All right.
You got them now.
Where you heading, Tash?
Oh,
Where is
On
home?
an escort?
I'd be fine. My home is opposite direction.
Can I whisper to the rest of the party?
Yeah.
We should probably tell him secretly, just in case.
Sure.
Is that what you guys plan on doing?
Yeah, at least that's what I plan. The rest of the party doesn't, whatever. But I want to make sure he's safe.
Okay. Yeah. You guys follow whoever is following him follows him, and he goes into his house, which seems abandoned. And as Are you peeking through the windows, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll very stealthily look through the windows to make sure
I'm
everything's.
gonna jump. Is there houses nearby? I was just gonna jump on a roof.
You can do that.
Okay, so what do I see looking in?
So
Nice.
as you're
Doing
looking
something.
in, the windows are sort of like boarded up a little bit,
Yeah.
but you're able to see into the house. It's just him in there, and there's no lights on. It seems dirty in there, and he's just sitting there unpacking his bag and just playing with the random toys that he has.
Part of me wants to knock on the door, but I also don't want him to know that we told him because he might find out. So I think I will just walk away for now and keep a mental note of like his current status.
Okay.
I want to hang out for a minute to see if anything happens.
Well, yeah, not leaving. I'm just like not staying.
Yeah, no, I'm on a roof, so he ain't gonna see me if he comes.
I just kind of back away and maybe join you on the roof.
We'll see if anything happens. Give it like 5 minutes.
Yeah, nothing seems to happen. He is inside for the day.
And is it getting late yet, or what's the?
It's about the afternoonish.
Okay.
I realize I still have you guys on the notice board.
Okay.
So it's just those two that you guys wanted to do?
Yeah, the other one. But if we want to do another one so that we have one that's already built, we could take. I'd be fine with the taking out this wood thing.
Okay.
No, the rest of y'all.
I'm down.
All right.
I want to know if there's a antique shop nearby.
Ooh, what do you want?
No, I was gonna get something for Tash if we come across it.
Also, I'm a bit curious as to how they have invented flying ships and these steel and threaded locking steel screws here, but yet have not invented the fountain pen yet.
It's fantasy, sci-fi.
Yeah. Well, it's the sci-fi part. Like you would think they would have something better than quills.
Maybe some people do.
I guess that's true. Maybe they've got
Maybe it's like a
ritual
wealth thing.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like even these days, like a ballpoint, it's like 50 cents. Okay. Oh, that music's something you're playing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, walk into the
This
tavern.
is the entrance right here. It's still loaded. Oh, there we go. That's all loaded for me now. You guys want to put your tokens here?
Are you on dial-up
Get
over
out.
there?
No, it's just I have everyone's devices on the Wi-Fi, and yeah, I'm pretty sure my oldest is still awake. She's probably on her phone. And plus, he's maps.
Who is this person? Oh wait, this is the person who was looking for this.
That's the person that, if you looked at the board before, they wanted you to spy on somebody.
Oh, they're the spying person. Okay. That's not the
Yes.
quest we were here for. Or is this the person? I forget who we were here for.
You guys were just here.
We're just here for drinks.
Well, because we had come in here, I'd run in here and grab the booze, but then I'd run back out so we could help beat up those bulls. So that's why I was curious why you were here. I thought it was the quest.
I mean, there was a quest here.
Hey, sea shanty.
Doesn't mean
But yeah, you guys enter, and you guys take your seats. A
We all
purple
fit
woman.
at this.
that. Smalls doing in the
Ross
party.
Ross is just like picking up somebody's lap.
I'm probably the biggest person in the party.
This tall purple skinned furball woman comes up. And
Or
she's-
furball.
Furball,
For a bowl race.
Slice of furball.
It's like a giant race.
half giant.
Hello? Who are
Hey,
you?
good morning for you today.
What's your strongest whiskey? Well, I guess I already asked that. What's your strongest rum?
When we look for that,
You actually have a table.
I do somewhere in one of my game.
Like they usually in D&D, it's just like, well, meat isn't very strong. Meat is like
And if you drink enough, you could get drunk.
true, but I mean, meat's like 10 to 12%. Whiskey is like 40 to 60%, depending.
I like to enjoy my drinks when I get drunk.
Yeah, my character just wants to get wasted and beat people.
I have a feeling you'll be our problem. Comes the mayor.
Well, to be fair, Mayor's problem is violence, and my character is literally just the embodiment of violence because he's a barbarian. Like, I don't. I mean, yeah, that's probably going to happen. But maybe in the next city, it'll be magic that's the problem for the mayor.
Could be, you never know.
Yeah. Characters have their strengths and weaknesses.
The Jesus. Well, they have.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
for
a
that.
furball. My friend
Thank
in
you for
another
that.
campaign is playing that.
So you're looking for a rum, right?
Yeah. But I mean, really, I'm just, I was really just making essentially small talk for role playing purposes. I'm not too worried about actually getting it or not, which is why I was surprised when you had an actual table.
We have Equestria.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something to do with horse.
It's strong enough to put down a horse.
Isn't that the name of the something to do with that pony show? I forget. if it's actually called equestrian or not.
One of our strongest here.
Well, we'll give it a try. We'll see if it's any good. I know my rums pretty well.
It's 2 gold for a whole.
Not
Jug
looking
of
for a
it.
whole jug. I already took a whole jug. I'm gonna have the encumbrance after a while. If I take a jug every time I buy anything. Speaking of which, I should add that.
I don't know if it would be if we would find it. Let's see.
Surely there's just bottle. Like,
Okay.
yeah, they have bottle, glass bottle. I'll just add that to my little backpack, I guess. There we go. But that's for the one I got a long time ago. I'm not buying a jug of this stuff. Plus, I don't know if it's any good. I've never had their rum or not. I mean, they're a seafaring town. Their town's on the sea, so they better have good rum. But like, also, I don't know if that's necessarily the case.
We also have hog piss.
Well, that doesn't sound so good.
I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, me too.
A shot of it.
Plot twist is actually
It's our cheapest one.
Oh yeah, never mind. No thanks. Go to the back and make a fucking hog just piss in the glass.
The thing is, that's not going to be alcoholic though. You have to have fermentable sugars.
We also have sea wine.
What on earth is that? I mean,
That I will take.
It's made
tea
with
and wine
grapes.
sounds like.
I am down for that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll take a glass of that.
That'll be 16 copper.
I'll take a glass too. So let's see.
It's gonna
So it
get
was
worse.
how much?
16 copper.
So is it any good?
Yeah, it tastes. You can really taste the grape. It's got a little bit of honey in it.
Also, it
And-
actually is a wine. It's not.
Yeah,
just
it's like a kind of like a hybrid
Tea water.
liquor wine situation. It's made with grains, but it's also made with grapes.
And so they basically made a. So basically, it's brandy. That's what I'm getting. It's
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Brandy is whiskey, basically, in terms of how it's made, but it's the base alcohol is wine instead of beer.
And it's actually it's served in a 16-ounce mug.
What?
Well, that's my character is like, oh, very good then. So go.
Well, this should last me the night then.
I will say that Run Ross, if you're buying it, roll a con save for
Well,
me.
I can't say if you drink the whole thing.
Are
You can drink.
This is Run Ross.
What?
Are you drinking the whole thing?
The whole glass of the wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, an entire beer mug of wine will probably
Like,
get
down
you if you're not like a big creature. Like, if you're a small creature.
My dude's fucking stumbling already. He can't walk straight. When he tries to walk straight, he turns left.
Walking gay.
He's gonna have to waltz me out of here.
Okay, con save.
No, Run Ross. It's Run Ross.
Well, no, I was just asking and making some curious what it's gonna be. The joke saves are always the funniest ones.
Psych, I fucking eat shit. Ever loads
2-1
Oh god.
face plant right into the stool.
into the fire pit.
You down that mug of ale, whatever the hell it is, and just this is good.
Hey, do you have a room?
And we'll just drag him up to the room.
Don't touch me.
Or
Okay, we'll just kind of
one of you
leave
fine
you
gentlemen can spend the night with me.
Oh.
She kind of like gives you guys a little wink.
Runros, you're like a halfling, right?
I'm sleeping right here.
the one kind of smash than I do, and I pull out the axe. I'm kidding. I won't attack them.
Why you always gotta pull that thing out?
I won't attack them. Don't worry. I just wanted to make a smash joke. Okay. But yeah, I see. I go to our room, not theirs, and try and sleep.
Yeah, there's an inn next door. It costs, I would say, a gold per night.
Well, then if I can make it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Walking to the table. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I'm gonna take the 2 bear rugs, stitch them together, and then make a taxidermy bear out of them.
I don't have a map for the inn, so we're just gonna.
Well, I mean, inns are mostly just you don't do much in except.
No, yeah,
Also, why is there fog of war in these? Is there something important in those?
no. I mean, you guys wouldn't be able to see into those rooms.
Okay, I just thought maybe there was something actually relevant there.
I think we're supposed to talk to this guy over here.
Oh, okay, well that's fine with me. Hey, what's up?
I mean, if you guys want to.
Be like, stumble over here and be like, hey, I seen your name.
I would say it puts a whole different spin on it. The fact that we got wasted to it 2 to 1. I thought it was like 10. Based on the name of female, but also I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, like it could just be a different race, different naming culture, different dimensions. Because I figure like there's probably not trans people in D&D because there's like a million magic spells that can solve that problem. Like just use polymorph on yourself, and that's probably solved.
So the woman you see before her, or before you rather, it's a halfling woman with short, disheveled blonde hair, pale skin, and masculine features and clothing.
Well, how can I help you?
You guys saw my ad?
Yeah. Although I actually my character knows, but my player personally I've forgotten what the ad says. So could you show that again or text in the Discord?
I mean, I could just bring you guys over there real quick.
Oh.
I just want to remember what. Okay.
Well,
So they were the
I
the
guess my
tavern.
guys
They were the
are-
spy guy, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Oh,
one right
yeah,
in the
perfect.
middle, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't get my thing to look at it. There we go.
Yes. Her name is Bull.
You wanted somebody to spy on somebody or something?
Yeah, my wife's been kind of weird lately. I just need somebody to just check on her.
Well, I may not be the stealthiest guy, but I can see what I can do. So where do y'all live?
Well, my wife, she would be around. She's in the chalk dock. She's usually around there. I don't know what she's doing, but kind of concerning.
Well, I'll take a look for you. What's her name?
Yeah, can you describe her to us?
Description, yeah, name.
She's an elven woman. She's got mid-length, dark brown hair, tan skin, kind of skinny. That's about it.
Okay,
We'll see what we can do.
You'll know her when you see her. You'll know her.
I don't know if I will. I don't know my left from right now.
Do you know your port from starboard?
Nope.
We're going down to the dock. We're used to it.
What's that smell?
Don't worry about it.
What smell? Okay, so yeah, I'll be like, yeah.
So is that what you guys are doing? You guys head to chalk docks?
Yep.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
get to that map real-
My guess is that it's like my guess is that it's like the white sand beaches or
Right.
whatever they're called, white cliffs of Dover.
Wait, did we meet who we missed? Demonized.
Yeah, Damon's
Damon.
still investigating. Apparently,
Oh shit! I'm sorry about that.
I know.
Oh, Lord,
I was like, I don't want to ruin.
you should have said
I'll just
something.
wait.
You
I was
should
here
have
like
said
getting a snack,
something.
and I'm like, you know what? It's the perfect time to make another drink.
Oh man, I feel so horrible now.
Yeah, I figure like we thing, you let him do his
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a few minutes here.
I don't have a map for that, but you said you were looking for whoever shot.
Yeah,
arrow?
to go towards the direction of the archer, and then see if there was any kind of clues. Blue's clues, trying to figure out what we're looking at.
Roll investigation for me.
Man, I'm so happy. If it was going to be a low number after not getting drunk, I was going to be so pissed.
Yeah, David, you are like able to piece a little bit of it together. You couldn't really find much because this person's skilled at what they do, but you're able to find where they were perched at, which is on top of the building at the far,
Top right, top left corner.
yeah, the top left corner. They're perched up there as if they were sort of like waiting. You see that as after this person shot the arrow, they were quickly trying to get away, but their robe got caught on one of the shingles of the house that they were standing on top of and ripped a little piece of the robe off. As you gather that piece, you notice that it's the same quality, the same type as what those thieves were wearing, but this one
Okay.
is
Red in color.
not red. It's actually like a dark purple.
After Damon finishes searching up, he heads towards the bar, and that's where he sees them heading out. So he catches up with them.
Okay, so do we immediately see the wife?
So yeah, you guys, she's right here. You see her.
Okay. There's a bit of a cloning issue. Is there a reason there's two of the same person?
Yes, there's a reason because I ran out of villager tokens.
Okay, but this one is the one that matters. This
Yeah.
is just a not.
Yeah, this one has a circle.
Thought maybe it was. In D&D, you can never know that something's not magic until you roll it out with Arcana.
I don't have a lot of villager tokens. Okay,
I know. I just had to ask just in case. Okay.
I've already dropped like at least $30 on tokens.
Well, I mean, these maps are amazing. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just making sure it wasn't.
That's fine. I'm
Okay.
just poking fun.
You had to pay real money
Um,
for the tokens.
Yeah.
These types of apps, everything.
Good and wild.
I
That's why I use MS Paint.
I was gonna say mine would all be the same exact one.
No, I was thinking that too. I was like, well,
On all of
everyone
the
who's
map-
not relevant, it's like an anime scene. Who's the one person who's relevant? The guy with the colored hair.
Okay, so I immediately walking closer to her, not up to her, but like, what's she doing?
So as you're walking towards her, she's seen talking to another woman, a human, in like a cheerful, almost flirty sort of manner.
Listen in on that conversation for a
and
minute.
the conversation is at its very tail end. She hugs the woman and then goes on her way, and then
Okay.
she goes over behind here and she talks to these fellas over.
About. I'm gonna hide right there.
You want to roll perception?
Yep, let me just find it.
Game
Hey, not bad.
acrobatics and then get up on top.
Yeah, roll for that.
That looked like some kind of tower or something. I was gonna put my guy up there, and I'm like, that looks a little different.
I mean, it is just kind of a tower, and there are
19?
people up there talking. So,
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. Okay,
You just
I didn't
like
jump forward.
I got an 18. But
I mean, you're able to get up on top of there easily. Bornar, you hear her talking to these people essentially about her clothing shop, and she's trying. Essentially, what you gather is she's trying to gain more clientele for her tailoring, and she's essentially promoting her shop.
okay, nothing too sus. So I'll go back and try and figure out what she's doing, or basically just kind of investigate her.
Is everyone following, or does anyone want to talk to the woman?
I feel like I'd just scare off anyone I talk to. That's why I'm just kind of investigating. You know, I can pretend to just be a worker.
So I wouldn't mind.
You should talk to one of these two.
Quickly.
So I'm gonna go and talk to that first woman she was talking to.
I'm gonna continue to kind of follow and watch where she goes at least.
Okay, so you follow them. I'm gonna keep watching here and listen. And then you talk to the first one.
So yeah, you approach this woman. She's like, "How can I help you?"
Oh, I'm lady you're speaking to. I've been trying to find her location so I could acquire a new suit.
Oh, Ina, she's such a wonder with her work. It's so sad that she has to work such long hours. She's got a special going on right now, and she just told me about it. It's such a great deal. You should go check out her shop.
Now it sounds lovely. Could you tell
Okay,
me
so
the
the obvious,
location?
so the obvious thing that seems like it's going on here is a double life situation. Except that, like, I doubt that's the answer because I doubt that this person's actually somehow a bad guy. But we can see. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, my character's not the clothing shopper type of person. Anyone here want to go to the clothing shop and pretend to
do.
be a customer? Okay,
I do. Mine's all raggedy.
I mean mine are raggedy too, but that's just how my character is.
I don't know what to do. I'll go.
You gotta check out the shop and see if that sale is really happening. Let's see. Damon, you should. I'm just thinking about this in general, but it's probably something you would know. But Damon, you should probably ask about what their relationship is to the person we're investigating.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know that person?
Are you?
How'd you find out about them in their shop? Something like that.
Ina's such a good friend of mine. We go way back.
Can I do an insight?
Sure.
Yeah, please be good. Hey, not bad. Okay, yeah. Are they just friends, or is there more?
Oh no, they're definitely friends. They're
Like just friends, or are they like
just friends.
Okay. So nothing really is going on between these two. They're not. No affairs happening here. Okay. So, I say case closed. What do you think?
I want to go check out the shop. I need some new clothes.
Oh, I don't have a map for this because I couldn't find a good tailor shop map.
Oh, good. Could use that in.
You think we should go back to the tavern?
Oh, we gotta go to the clothes shop.
Well, I meant after that, because I was thinking we'd probably split up and do a contingent situation.
Well, I'm still following her around.
Oh, you're still okay. Yeah, in that case, I'll join you. Follow. We'll just all. It's just like an awkward conga line following the.
Excuse me. Whew.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys follow her to her clothes shop, and
Okay.
she is about to enter the clothes shop. The sign said closed, but then she went inside, flipped it to open, and you could hear some.
Right after.
You could hear some like commotion inside, and as you step inside, if you are stepping inside, you see her frantically like working away, sewing and stitching and putting together different types of clothing.
Okay, I'm just looking in from the outside. I'm not going to go in.
Is anyone going inside? Okay, so yeah, she sees you guys walk in. She goes, "Hi, welcome."
Hey.
Yeah, it's just It's just a little bit of a percentage off. I'm trying to get my name out there, and really the only way I could do that is by putting these sales on and working as hard as I can.
Yeah, kind of new to town, and I heard your name out there in the courtyard or whatever that is.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thought I'd stop in and check out, see what you have.
Yeah, I have various clothing. I have cloaks. I have backpacks that I can sell. I have boots. Whatever you may need, I can make it.
Actually, my interest is piqued now. I'm going to walk in.
Hi, welcome. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking a little light on the armor department. You got anything that can pump those numbers up?
I'm not much of an armorer, but I can make you a fine outfit.
Well, I thought maybe you'd have some sturdy boots or something that could give me a little bit of an AC boost, Well, I guess they don't call it AC boost because the AC is not a thing in the world, but like if they would have sturdy boots that could do things.
My boots are just like regular shoes. Essentially.
Oh, I thought you meant like boots, like the kind.
Yeah,
of
no, just shoes.
Well, I'm just looking for
Take
something
a
though.
cloak.
A what?
Do you have any?
Cloak.
I'll ask. Do you have anything
Yeah.
magical?
I don't really dabble in the magic. It's just not my thing. I tried and I couldn't get the hang of it.
Well, that's understandable.
I have been told that my clothes are pretty magical in how they turn out.
But you don't happen to have an invisibility cloak on you or anything.
No, I'm so sorry.
So business has been slow lately, or
It's been rough. I've had to work late hours, really hard. I'm an apprentice right now. I'm just trying my best to get good at this so I can get my name out there.
Well, you seem to be doing pretty good. I mean, we all heard about you, and your clothes look nice.
Thank you so much. It's the best compliment I've had all day.
yeah. So let me go ahead and get a clean outfit. I'm sure it's been a while.
Yeah, certainly. Any specific design you want?
No, just something that goes together and fits well.
Okay. Something off the rack then.
Yeah,
All right. Do that up for you. That'll be 4 silver.
4 silver. Here you go. Here's an extra 2 for you.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. And let's see.
I want to kind of investigate the place. Not like mostly just looking to see if I don't know, maybe there's anything personal. It's kind of behind the desk you can see by looking at it or something like that. Anything that would indicate
I mean,
anything
there was
suspicious going on.
commotion before. As soon as she entered the shop, there was commotion going on from inside.
Essentially, the commotion was her setting up everything.
Okay, yeah, but can I see anything like I don't know, portrait or anything that might give away that there's something I don't know going on besides something amiss?
You could roll perception for me.
Okay, I gotta check she out. So
I was gonna cheat this by using my wand.
I didn't do. Yeah, use your wand. I had a good streak of good rolls. So
I forgot what the wand does.
It's detect magic.
and I'm not really looking for magic so much as like anything that would indicate
You look
whether
at
there's
magic,
an
but this stuff is magic.
I'm
You
thinking.
never know. We'll see.
I'm thinking
like
that all
30
that's
feet
going
or
on
something.
is just that she's working on promoting her shop, and so she
If-
hasn't been as present, and so her wife is suspicious, but nothing's really going on. That's my guess, but it just seems deeper than that. It seems like there's got to be something. Why are these crates and boxes in the map on top of a tower?
Because at the very top of the tower is flat.
It's quiet.
That's just how the map.
Oh,
is
it's flat.
made.
Okay. I was just thinking, like, this seems like a very impractical place to store part. But what do I know?
Emergency supplies.
Emergencies.
All the magic flying carpets are in the crates. So you just
Yeah.
land and box it up.
A crate of flying carpets would be really hard to hold down. It'd be really hard to contain. It would just basically fall upwards. to make-
You're expending one of the uses or the charges for the wand.
Yeah.
So as you do that, are you doing it like very obviously or?
No, I'm gonna say discreetly while she's like picking out outfit or
Trip and
whatever.
fall if you need to make a distraction. Because I'm
Like-
pretty sure my giant ass half orc falling down would make a commotion.
Yeah, just at some point when she's not like staring at me.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you are able to successfully use the wand. You don't see anything out of the ordinary in the shop. There's a faint, like super faint glow coming from her necklace. but nothing else magical in the room.
What does the necklace look like?
A normal like just a necklace with like a gemstone in the middle.
So I say we go back to her wife and be like, all's good.
I think I want to like continue to hang out follow her around until she at least goes home for the night.
Okay, we can do that then, I guess.
Are you guys like talking about this out of game or talking about this to each other? Or...
Whispering this to each other when she out of earshot. The
Well,
character is not, in fact, actually dancing.
that's exactly where I'm rolling. Yeah, she does not hear you guys.
Well, the thing is, like, I could just kind of like cue them to come outside and then talk to
Well, either way, she doesn't hear you.
them. Lodgeman and Jim. Okay. But yeah, so that's basically, I'm just saying, like, hey, we should, I think everything's good. But if you want to, stick around, we can do that.
Yeah, I just want
She's
to.
going straight home.
Yeah, with like
Like,
sitting
going
at,
straight anywhere.
not necessarily like staring at her front door, sitting on the steps to the entrance, but
My drunk ass.
I can help. I can assist.
Okay.
So you get
Roll.
advantage. You get
Well,
advantage.
I was gonna have him roll with disadvantage, but since you're helping, it's just gonna be a straight roll.
After
Let's see if I tumble.
you trying to get on a roof together. He's like on his hands and knees, like a table for you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
I could still do it when I'm drunk.
You can do it better.
So is anyone still inside of the tailor shop?
no, I left to help him get on the roof.
I never entered, so I've been outside the whole time.
So there's
I just pulled
nobody
into the
inside.
ceiling and then put my feet against the back, like the far building, and then like act as a big room.
no, but I want to see if I can walk around it and see if there's other entrances and stuff like that.
Yeah, can I use stealth to get to the back entrance?
Yeah, roll stealth for me.
15?
Yeah, you managed to make it to the back. There's no back entrance. In fact, you find that the back entrance is actually another house.
I pull out my axe and say, "We can make a back entrance."
So
I
the
don't
back
actually do
entrance
that.
that you think is a back entrance is actually the front entrance to somebody's house.
Well, it would be locked, so you wouldn't. You know.
I just naturally enter their house and then proceed.
Just knock on the door and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
So just to reiterate, there's nobody in the shop right now.
And none of us.
I feel like someone should be in the shop right now.
I'm just asking to see how this next part goes down.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm out.
I looked through like the window, like being stealthy, but otherwise there's nobody in the shop. Like I make it look like I'm just perusing the stuff from the outside, but I'm actually.
I'm in someone else's house.
I'm keeping off the
I'm not in the shop, but I'm looking at the shop.
I'm making it rain.
Then roll one more time.
Love it. I like all these bad rolls.
I'm glad it's fair.
I just want to also reiterate that I'm in someone else's house, but I got like, a glass cup to the wall separating, and I got my ear to the head.
And then the homeowner comes
Right.
in and like,
They're like, so where are you? No. Keep quiet. We'll just drink this tea in quiet.
They're just
I have to ask you to get out of my house.
I can't be. We
win him over with confusion.
5 gold coins on the table, and I'm like, I think this is enough for tea for 10 minutes. So, you know what? I'm actually going to remove 5 gold. I parsley to make it legit. 5 gold slapped on the table.
So how long are you staring into the shop?
I'm staring into the shop until something funny happens, or until like there's any logical reason to stop staring into the shop. But I'm not staring in. I'm like looking at stuff outside the shop, and then just kind of occasionally glancing in, to kind of keep a low profile.
She notices after a while, and she comes outside of the shop, and she says, "You guys weren't here for my services, were you?"
Well, I considered it. That's why I asked about the armor and whatnot. But
It was
now,
the advertisement, wasn't it?
what advertisement? What do you mean advertisements?
What was
I wa-
searching for me?
I was here looking for my lost cat.
Terrible. I'm really hoping it goes terrible. Lost cat. No, come on.
I was here for my lost cat, and he went down this alley, but I haven't seen any mice in a while, which makes me think that something must be catching mice. Have you seen a black cat with white spots at all?
Look, I know Belinda set you up to this.
Wait a minute, so they actually beat the 17?
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. All right, fine, you got us.
She just noticed him or all of us now?
No, she noticed. Was it Velter or was it
Dana.
It was me.
Oh, porno. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. She noticed. She noticed porno.
Well, okay, in that case, I'll use singular pronouns. Like I'll say like, well, you got me. Sorry. So the rest of them aren't nervous. But I'll tell you that the other guys I was with, they were just some people I met along the way that I told them about a good shop that was nearby. I'm gone now.
Belinda, I can never win with her. It's you're not making enough money. Now it's you're not spending enough time with me. What does she want? All she does is drink.
Well, sounds like you need an intervention. You need to explain to her how this drinking problem's affecting y'all's family, and y'all need to work together on this. If she thinks you're not making enough money, she should be helping out making some money too. If y'all work together, you can really get this shop into shape, and I think you could pull in quite a profit with this shop. I mean, from what I've seen, you're quite good at what you do.
I appreciate that. Hey, would you mind holding down the fort for a second while I go talk to her?
Well, I figure I can try, but I'm not much of a tailor. I can just be security.
It's not
for a minute,
too
though.
hard. Hey, maybe you can get your friends to help too.
If I can trace them down, I think they've run off. We'll see.
Well, I would appreciate it.
I'm not actually still on the roof. I'll make sure no one steals anything for a bit.
I'll just need 20 minutes.
Sounds good. I don't have like an hourglass, but I think I've spent enough time at sea. I can approximate from the sun how long 20 minutes is. So if 20 minutes goes by and you're not back, I will go to the tavern.
Okay.
If you're not back in 20 minutes, I'll head out to the tavern and make sure everything's all right.
I'm still just gonna follow her because
But you're still on the roof.
Shit coming down.
Two structures right here until you hit the ground.
We know if that passes or not.
Surely that passes. Usually
Enough,
15.
yes,
Okay.
it passes enough.
Above
Gonna
like
win
12 is usually going to be all right.
I had a good idea if I failed. I was gonna eat shit face first into the dirt.
That's not dirt, that's cobblestone.
Yeah, I would take like
Heat if you did.
I'd take like two.
But yeah, I will make sure no one robs this place while y'all are finishing up that. And hopefully your cover hasn't been blown, even though it seems like she's nice enough. I doubt that that'll be an issue.
I mean, she's never seen me, so I'm safe.
Oh, you
I just
never
have
went
these
in?
weird-
Okay.
No, these weird neighbors definitely have opinions on me.
Oh, okay. I thought you went in the shot back at the very.
now I kind of want to like walk in front of her so she's more following me back towards like the tavern
Okay.
But you. Oh, okay.
instead of
Yeah, okay.
like me just like
Heard the-
oddly following her.
Yeah, I'll bring you guys over back to the tavern, and I got to put her token in there now.
My character is not currently present. I'll put him in the void. I can't help but notice the grid lines aren't lined up.
that lady's name.
Oh, there we go. Okay, in some squares they are because the lines aren't the same size.
If you don't pay attention, they won't bother you.
Well, you can't really see him very much except like in the void.
I didn't mind until he said it, and then I was like trying to find the perfect chair.
The perfect chair where it lines up. Yeah, I
like-
found the spot. Was it this one? Or this one? This one.
Perfect chair.
This is one of my earlier maps. Everything else going
My
past
maps
this.
never line up with the grid, so
I'm gonna sit down with this group of people over here.
I mean, Randolph is still drunk, right? So it would make total
I'm
sense if you
gonna
just
get
said
bored
perfect
of
chair.
it, though. Trying to wait for the
the person we're looking for is in the top left.
we ain't trying to draw attention though.
And then yeah, you see Ina approach Belinda, and you don't really, unless you're like actively going to listen, you don't really hear anything.
Yeah, I was gonna try to eavesdrop.
You're gonna get another drink.
There is a bathroom right here, just so you know.
David takes a seat at the table. None of these people have ever seen David, so
This is
it's just an asshole.
Yeah, that's the bathroom, yeah. But you should be able to hear.
Oh, there we go. We can see them.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Wait, what is that?
it's the chef.
No, the one right here. It's like a party room.
That's where you have your pizza parties.
I was like, yeah, it looks like a
The birthday room.
I don't know. It's the map that I downloaded.
Damn, are you just like standing right next to him?
Yeah, think about it, guys. Neither of them have ever seen me. So I'm literally just a guy who they assume is a drunk asshole who sits down at this table, caught up on the thing. They let me know this is the person we're doing a quest for. So I'm just sitting at a table. No one knows me.
Belinda looks at you, David, and she says, "Can I help you?"
I'm sitting. And I roll intimidation.
Okay, go ahead.
That's bad.
Why
You know
don't
what?
you go sit at one of the other tables?
You don't have to be so scary about it.
I'm still in the void.
Oh, furball.
So Voltaire, you hear Ina pretty much say, I told you that nothing was going on. I told you I'd been working long hours, but yet you still insist on having people spy on me. I thought we trusted each other. I told you I'm doing this for us. I'm working these long hours for us. If you were to pull your weight and work, I wouldn't have to do this. And then Belinda says, "Me pull my weight? What do you think I do all day?" Ina says, "You drink. That's what you do." And then Belinda says, "I don't just drink, all right? I do other things." Like what? Name one other thing. You're spending all of our money here. That's why I have to work so much. Not spending all of our money. I've saved some here and there. No, you're spending all of our money. I checked our savings.
We have
There's almost nothing there. Whatever. Just stop working so much. I won't stop working so much until we have enough to survive. And until I can get my name out there so I don't have to work so much. And then Ina just storms out.
That I'll come out of the bathroom. I see you had a conversation with her, but it doesn't look like she was up to any funny business, just trying to run her shop. She was out advertising a little bit.
Yeah, I get that.
So is there a reward or something for your quest here?
I have 20 minutes passed.
It's actually been like 18-ish, and Ina walks through the shop door.
Oh, they already left? Okay. Okay, so we can make, I don't know, this room be the shop. Now I'm just sitting here like, okay, yep, everything's good. Oh, hey, you're back. Well, don't think anyone's robbed the place unless they had invisibility or something.
Thank you so much. I gotta get back to work. I
No,
appreciate your help
family.
so much. Here's 10 gold for all of your trouble.
I will. Thank you very much. And I will make sure to recommend you to anyone who is in the clothing markets.
I would appreciate that so much.
But yeah, no problem. And I'll see you around sometime. And I hope your family's doing all right. How's your wife?
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
I'm sorry. It happens. And then I will wave goodbye and head back to the tent.
Okay.
So, how are things looking?
You guys just leave me alone. I need to think. There was no reward. I lied.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike.
What? You could buy a solid drink.
There are I'm saying it's kind of out of character because I wasn't there. But like, they're already struggling with money. Don't expect them to. Just let this one go. I got some gold I can give y'all from the other person.
I was gonna say, at least buy me a meal.
I've got enough gold to buy us all meals from the other person.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Well, I just came in. I just arrived, so I can be like, oh, don't stress him out with money anymore. Just here, and then I'll give each of y'all. I forget how many people there are. I think there's 5 total of us, so each of us gets 2, something like that. And be like, I got this for assisting with the shop. Let this take care of it. And 2 gold should pay for a meal and drink, assuming the prices are like they were before.
We left for a little bit.
The prices this price is skyrocketed because the thing is the prices were like a silver for a meal and 16 copper for a glass of wine, whatever. And so we were just joking that like if 2 gold was no longer enough, it would mean that the prices would change.
Haven't you heard that COVID came through?
COVID and the ending.
What was that? The plague, Black Plague.
Problem, my cat escaped and he couldn't hunt the rat. My character, who's just like a 7'8" beefy barbarian, he's like, I need my king.
So I would say just take off 1 gold each. You guys
Okay.
have like a party meal.
We'll add 1 gold actually because everyone got 2 minus 1.
Yes. So just add 1 gold.
And what is this? That cloth you found? Should we go turn that in to the mayor? I mean, he was asking for evidence and such.
Oh yeah, someone found that thing.
Tell him if we find anything else, we'd let him know.
Right.
Yeah, you should.
Should we do that before we take the night, or just take the night and turn it in the morning?
What time is it?
It is rough. It's roughly the evening.
Okay, it's like 7 p.m.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, we have time to run that by.
Get a room for the night.
I mean, that's why he was telling us to mark the gold off, I'm assuming. Or was that just for a meal?
That was for the
That was
meal.
for the meal, yeah.
That was the meal. Okay.
The inn, I actually already paid for the inn because I thought that was going to be a while back. Like, I thought we were going to the inn when it turned out it was actually only 2 p.m. So I already actually paid to go for the inn. I can put it back if you want it.
No, that's fine. You guys have
We'll pay it eventually.
You guys have a room that's paid for. Are you guys sharing a room or?
We can. I mean, honestly, that's like the type of D&D party. But there was only one that.
I take the bear rug with me.
Or
God damn it. I call a suitcase.
halflings are anything like the size that they are in the movie, then Renross would definitely fit into a drawer.
Oh, I mean, I'm twice as drunk as I was because I drank another one of those. Make it through.
Sure.
I mean, you're already tipsy, and now you're like taking another whole mug.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
did fine.
perfect. You take it like a champ.
My character just says, "Hey, now you're starting to get it."
Let's go turn this cloth in. See if
It's right outside.
Is
Is he not? Is that not the man?
That's the.
yeah,
My bad.
Find them.
I assume there's like a mayoral palace or something like that. Like, there's got to be like a very dedicated town hall or somewhere where you would go for that.
Well, it only took us 10 minutes to walk across this map, so.
So
Did it take
Yeah.
you 10 minutes?
That's what you said.
I think it couldn't have taken that long. It took about 18 and a half minutes for what's her face, Belinda's wife to go all the way down back.
Right, so 10 minutes each way, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, that's not all the way across the map, but still.
You guys are gonna fight Bodrad.
Why do you have to fight him? I thought he didn't like me.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I would totally just like down a whole glass of whiskey and then pull out my axe.
You guys exit the tavern. Pretty much right outside the tavern is the memorial tree. And as you exit, you see Umtash and Bodrad standing by the plaque of the memorial tree.
I don't remember Umtash and Bodred. Who are they?
Umtash is the little boy goblin.
Bodred is.
He's the mayor.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Okay, so Umtash and Bodred. Okay, so it's not. I was afraid these were the bullies, and this was how we got on the
No,
mayor's spots.
no.
Okay. So I will walk up, or where's my character?
Actually, can you guys put yourselves over here, like this general area? You guys see Bodrad sort of like kneeling and like pointing up at the tree. Essentially, like Umtash is sitting on Bodrad's knee, and they're just talking about the tree.
I will walk up to them and join in because I don't know much about the tree lore, so I want to learn.
As you approach, Bodrad notices and says, "Hey, come on over.
Hey, so what's going on over here?
Just telling little Umtash here about our good memorial tree." Well,
It is quite the tree, that is for sure.
Well, you see, it all started from a little acorn. And when this town was founded, that acorn was planted. There was a lot of pushback, a lot of people that had to die from wars from different races and tribes, but eventually we all came to an agreement. We all called this place our.
Well, it's quite the pretty town, I must say. I'm sorry if we had a bit of a bad impression when we started out. We were simply attacked and trying to do our best to keep things under control. But we've been out helping the town, and I think we've done some good work today. What have you been up to?
Well, the mayoral stuff, and it's water under the bridge. Y'all ain't been in any other trouble, have you?
Well, we've solved some trouble, but we certainly haven't caused any, at least that I know of. We managed to, we attempted to resolve some family disputes, help a kid with math homework, and yeah.
Tash, are you asking people for help with their homework again?
Well, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with them asking for help with homework. That's how you learn. You have to learn by, consulting other people. Learning is not something that should be done individually. It is something that should be done collaboratively. It should be the.
I didn't get smart overnight. I kind of did, but
there's a saying.
That's a story for a different story.
There's a saying. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it goes something along the lines of, "If I have achieved greatness, it is merely because I stood on the shoulders of giants." And that is something that must be remembered when studying anything. That nothing we learn these days could be known without the collaborative effort of all who have come before us.
I once had a relationship with a giant. Oh, I wouldn't recommend that.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
That caught me off guard.
And stuff, so it ends up coming off as silly.
Talking about thing you said.
Math homework.
Yeah, math
Oh, yeah.
homework and how you can't necessarily learn everything on your own. You learn what everyone else has learned, and then you from there can do your own stuff. But learning is a collaborative thing.
The mayor gave away something. Became smart overnight.
Yeah, wait a minute. What was that? You don't become smart overnight. How?
That's a story for a different day.
Well, I got time if you do.
It ain't important.
Well, glad you got smart in the end because I'm still working on that one myself.
I only scold Tish because he ain't got many people, and he thinks that having people solve his problems are going to make him some friends. But that's
Well,
not how you make friends.
Well, we didn't solve his problem. We just showed him how to solve it so that he could solve it himself.
Well, he told me that y'all solved another problem for him.
Oh, you're talking about those bullies.
Bullies.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, that's not the same sort of problem. That is not an intellectual problem. It is simply a matter of some people believing they have no moral compass, and so sometimes you just have to, shake them up a bit.
They beat on the smaller folks.
I appreciate y'all helping him out. He's a good kid. It's been rough for him ever since his grandma. He was the only thing taking care of him.
Well, if he ever needs you or him ever need our help, let us know. I don't know how robust the wireless communications are in this world, but surely there's some sort of telegraphy or fax machine or whatever. Fun fact: the fax machine is the fax machine dates back to cowboys and samurai.
Wow.
Like a cowboy could have sent a fax to a samurai, and then that samurai could have relayed that fax to Abraham Lincoln. So, yeah.
Nice.
That's why I said fax machine, because it reasonably could actually exist.
I mean, maybe those do exist. I don't know.
Fax machines do actually date back to quills. So. Okay, but yeah, if he ever needs any help from us, I'll certainly be there if I can, and hopefully y'all will too.
Psych.
Did y'all find anything out on your little journey around town?
Yeah, we actually did. That's what we were looking for. Yeah, to show you what we found about those.
I wasn't able to find anything out. So whatever y'all found out is better than what I found.
You hand him the thing.
I think Damon had it.
Yep. Yeah. So I approached the mayor and I did find some more evidence about what we said to you earlier about the killers. So here is some fragment fabric from the robe of the assassin Archer.
He takes it and he looks at it for a second and just like his little stretching of it. This is something, and I appreciate your help. I'm gonna have my team investigate this and try to come up with some sort of answer.
And we appreciate that. Surely you will keep us in the loop. So if you do require some retribution, we may be of service.
So yeah, you guys head out to the inn and you take a long rest and yeah, and you guys sleep through the night peacefully.
Oh, okay. So no more con saves. Choose.
Nope.
Okay.
You sleep the best.